Today is a perfect day to try out and use the accelerated reading program. But first, here's a little message to all my awesome first graders. Hello, first graders! It's Miss Heidi coming to you with my Batman mask for some fun on this snow day. Hey, what I am wondering is, well, let me take my mask off first and talk to you.
That's better. Okay, here's my question. Are you ready to try something new with your reading? Now, this is going to be a little different. In fact, what you're going to do is you're going to read a book. It might be you reading the book. It might be mom or dad or someone in your family or a caregiver, or not your dog or cat, is reading the book with you. And then you are going to try and answer some questions on accelerated reading. So your parents will help you get into accelerated reading, or maybe you'll try it on your own. And then you'll go in and you'll answer some questions and you'll just try it out. Now, I'm going to tell you, Miss Heidi has taken the quizzes and I have gotten some wrong. So you don't even worry if you get some wrong, because what you'll do is you'll look and say, well, why did I get that wrong? And then it will tell you. So I can't wait. If you want to try it, it would be great. Here's the other thing. I'm just going to warn you. They are only open like from 8 to 4. And so sometimes people are like, Miss Heidi, I tried to get into accelerated reading. It was 4:02. And I'm like, I know. They shut it down at 4. So today, being a snow day, I want you to spend a whole bunch of time outside. But if you happen to read a book, you might as well try this accelerated reading and see how it turns out. I would love to hear it. So here we go. What do you think? And remember, don't worry about getting anything wrong. It's not, Miss Heidi got them wrong. So we learn from it. We love to learn from our mistakes. Woo! All right. So good luck, and I can't wait to hear. I'll see you later.
Hey everybody, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial of how to get into accelerated reading. I will warn you that sometimes when there's an overload of students on accelerated reading, it tends to do a little glitching. It will either get frozen, or you'll start a quiz and it will freeze, or just there's little glitches we see here and there, and it's usually when there's overload. I don't anticipate that happening today, but you never know. I was hoping everybody would be outside playing in the snow. So here we go. Let me share my screen and just show you a little bit about this program. Accelerated reading is a really nice tool because it's just one more tool to help children with reading comprehension. So what it does is it takes the books that they read and that are age appropriate for their level, and it has comprehension questions that they can answer. So here we go. I am going to hit, what you'll do is you'll hit I am a student. And then what you'll put in is you'll put in the first letter of your child's first name, followed by their last name. And then once you've done that, you're going to hit lowercase, and it's all lowercase. It used to be really case sensitive, but it sounds like this year they're making some exceptions. And then for lowercase, it'll be lowercase a, b, c. A, b, c. I wish it showed mine. Yep, so first letter of your first name followed by your last, and then A, B, C. If you have a sibling, or if your child has a sibling at Queen of Peace, oftentimes there will be a number following their name, and I am going to email out anybody who has numbers on their username. I'll be emailing that out. Otherwise, everybody else, it's just the first letter of the first name followed by their last, and then you'll hit login. Then once you log in, it will bring you to a screen that has these 6 options, and you will choose the orange accelerated reading option. Then it will bring you to a screen that looks like this. You are going to want to go up here and put in the book title that you just read. So for instance, let's say we read Green Eggs and Ham Together. I would go ahead and put that into this search bar. It is very sensitive with spelling, by the way, which is always frustrating in the beginning, especially for first graders. And then it will pull it up. You hit search, and we'll pull the book up. Sometimes the cover looks a little different than you're used to. And then you hit take a quiz. Now, one thing I want you to look at is that ATOS level. I will be sending your child, each person I will be emailing you your child's current ATOS level. And that's something that's hard to keep track of because it's not like written on a book or anything. But if you want to, you can go right into accelerated reading, pull up the book, and it will show the ATOS level. So I did want to point that out too, especially when you're sort of looking for a book that is appropriate for taking a quiz. Sometimes it's amazing. We don't realize how many books we read that are third and possibly sometimes even fourth grade level. So I just wanted to point that out as well. And then the last thing, you just hit take the quiz, and then it will say reading quiz. You hit that reading quiz. It will ask a series of other questions like were you read to? And you just click that as appropriately. If your child read by themselves, you click that and then take the reading quiz. And afterwards, it will say progress or show progress. I don't really emphasize that as much with the first graders right now because I don't want them to feel bad, especially if they got a few wrong. It will show no points earned. So sometimes I don't make a big deal of it, but some kids, it's a great incentive. The other thing I do is look at the questions that they got wrong and discuss why they got them wrong. And we do that in class as well. So I hope that gives you some good information about how to access accelerated reading. Please feel free to email me at any point in time if you need some troubleshooting or need some help. Thanks.